Okay. Hopefully this lasts 5 minutes, so we only have to do it one time. Okay. Do you know when the first cell phone hit the market looked like? I already messed up. Okay, there we go. Next. Take 2. Go ahead and laugh, Caitlin, so I did it online. Do you know what the first cell phone to hit the market looked like? Have you ever wondered what the first one looked like or felt like or what company came out with it first? The first cell phone was made by Motorola and came out April 3rd, 1973. It had a weight of 2 pounds and was 10 inches long, with a battery that could be used for 20 minutes and then died. Phones now weigh around 7 ounces and are 6 inches long, with batteries that last a full day. The use of cell phones in a classroom setting have the potential to enhance children's learning. Currently, many people cannot stand to be away from their phones, so they use them at work, and children of all ages use them at school, which can lead to immense benefits for some children. Today, I'm going to tell you about how the usage of cell phones in a classroom setting can be beneficial, not only to students with disabilities, but all students. First, allowing children with learning disabilities, such as ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, to use their cell phones in a classroom to listen to music while they study, have a tremendous positive effect. In a study conducted by a team of researchers led by FIU Center for Children and Families Director William E. Pelham Jr. set out to find the answer to the question everyone wanted to know. Does music really help children with ADHD concentrate? The team and director William E. Pelham Jr. were astonished by the results they recovered. He said, "We found listening to music helped the kids with ADHD to complete their work." Actually, for this subgroup, the effect of music on them was nearly as effective as medication. In another study conducted by Dr. Martha Godkin, a professor in the Department of Marriage and Family Sciences at North Central University, came to the conclusion about people with and without ADHD regarding music with children in a classroom. Music activates both the left and right brain at the same time. The activation of both hemispheres can maximize learning and improve memory. Secondly, the classroom is a great place for students to learn about cell phone etiquette and how to stay safe when using technology, which benefits the community as a whole. This would be a great opportunity for the children to practice self-control. Seeing their cell phones out in front of them, ready for use, but restraining themselves, stimulates a situation where they would be driving with their phones on the seat next to them, lighting up with a message later in their adult lives. If that adult could have experienced the same situation at school growing up and learned to just let the message wait, it may help them do it in their adult lives while driving, for example. By instilling a strong understanding of phone etiquette, an individual knows when to use the phone and when not to. In a classroom setting, the rule would be the child cannot use the device when the teacher is delivering a lecture. This translates into life because when an individual goes to work or is having a conversation with someone, they know it is rude to look at their cell phone, which may result in an individual losing their job or losing someone who's close to them, both of which could have been avoided if they learned cell phone etiquette growing up in school. Here is something to think about. Can you imagine walking into a classroom and every single student was on their cell phone? Currently, one would think the class has its own agenda regardless of the teacher. But what if I were to tell you every student in the class was engaged in a learning exercise? Due to an increasing number of education apps that are being developed to improved upon, help incorporate more interactivity in the learning process. One of these is called Kahoot, which is a game-based learning platform that includes answering quiz questions and competing against classmates to see who gets the highest score or questions answered right. The teacher sets up the virtual classroom. The children log on using their phones. The teacher then puts the questions in the quiz, and the students go one by one, answering the right question as fast as they can. When time is up for the question, the student gets to see who answered correct and who answered the fastest. This learning app helps children study for future tests and quiz questions and answers overall, improving their knowledge and helping them get a better grade on their assignments. Overall, today I've told you about how allowing children to use their cell phones in a classroom setting can be beneficial to children with learning disabilities. Also, how allowing them to use their phones is beneficial to their phone etiquette development and the development of learning apps further the understanding of the material in a classroom setting. Allowing your children to be on their phones in a classroom setting could be beneficial to their learning experience. Instead of telling them they cannot have them, perhaps encouraging them to use them as a tool is the correct path educators should take. To accomplish getting these learning tools accepted into classrooms, parents and teachers should join forces and make a proposal, conduct a meeting with the principal of their children's schools, and explain the benefits of using the device as tools, not distractions. The use of cell phones in a classroom setting have the potential to be used as tools to enhance learning for children. Would you have been more motivated or prepared for a test if the teacher would have let you use your cell phone while you were in school? That's it. And hopefully that was long enough. And hopefully I actually recorded it this time, because I didn't last time. What did you say, Marissa? Let's see how I stop screen recording. That would be a good thing to know. Ow! That hurt.
You're supposed to.
I hope it's recorded. I'm gonna cry if it doesn't.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin Lee.
You forgot a big part of that, Marissa.
I don't fucking know. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Mom dressed up like a hoe so she could get laid. Hey! Sounds like
I don't think I recorded it. Oh, I did. There we go.
Low-key good. This chicken smells like shit.